So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Goes for a shot! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Pele really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Chooses to go cross-field. Oh, nicely intercepted. Shifted it to the flank. Hazard. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And this is Pele. It's Pele! And that was probably asking just too much.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Edmilson. Van Dijk. Kubasi. Pedri. Now it's Hazard. Now it's Hazard. Can he get it through? Oh, it's a great ball here.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Messi, well read, nice interception. Mateus. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. Pele. Szoboszlai. Barcelona have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Now, can they get him away? Pele quietly revving up. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Figo. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rafael Varane. Pele. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
And it's Szoboszlai. That is good strength. And here's Messi. Rafael Varane produces the perfect tackle there.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And here's Messi. He's got away. Great vision. Oh, shooting chance! Messi. And it's Figo. 15 minutes till half-time. Pedri, looking to play him in. Hazard gets into a good position. Hazard has got himself a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Check claims comfortably. And now they can spring out of defence. Pele. Now it's Hazard. And it's Figo. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Pelé. Messi. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's in on big chance! And he's stuck it away! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other.
Pelé! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught napping. Xavi. Szoboszlai did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, that's a key interception. Xavi. No, that's been intercepted. That's a cute ball. And it's made its way to him. Figo. And the referee has signalled for half-time.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Oh, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And so the action is resumed. Can he finish? It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And this is Xavi. Xavi with the delivery. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And it's Messi. He's found a way through. And here's Messi. And here's Hazard. And the shot! Messi with the short one. Hazard with the delivery. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that was vital. Szoboszlai.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Hazard plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Figo. Messi. That is a brilliant interception. Szoboszlai. That's going wide left. He's shifting through the gears here. Looking for options for movement. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Xavi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Szoboszlai. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Threads one in. That's a shade optimistic. Szoboszlai. Pedri. Szoboszlai. Alexander-Arnold. Messi in acres of space out wide. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Hazard. Hazard scooting forward. He's picked his way through. Hazard with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
It's an inviting looking ball, that.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Xavi. And Azar. Messi. Over to the right flank. Vigo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's rising! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Well, there's the clearance. That is good alertness. Out towards the flank. Figo. Azar. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nice looking ball. Can he get onto this? Shevchenko is wide and looking to get onto this. Oh, that's a fine interception. And this is Azar. Azar. And this is Pele. Decent chance! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
And it's Messi. Mateus producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Pedri, spread out to the left. Not where it came from. Great ball, and he's in here. He's had a shot! Yes! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
It's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now. Xavi has been shown. And the referee brings it to a close. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We are just getting started. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Pele. Oh, nice. There's the shot! It's anyone's ball now. Mateus. Now this could be a chance.
There's a player below, Peter, that I admire on a professional and personal level, the one and only Raul.
He's just out on his own for consistency.
Indeed, and a terrific leader. Talent has to be backed up by hard work and tenacity, and he leads by example, hence the respect he commands.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Chips it through. Azar. Pele. And it's Azar. And Mateus. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And he was quick to react. Xavi. Hazard. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Balogun. Stood up well to him there. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. And he cuts out the supply. Ibrahimovic. Hazard. He is through here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Shapes to shoot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And the shot! Goal! Israel! And Israel score first. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
After 23 minutes is number 23, Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Israel are in front now, the game's only goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Can he get onto this? Lamina providing an outlet on that flank. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. There's the crossfield ball. Figo. Figo going face-to-face with his great rival, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Threads one in. It's a promising position. Can he finish? In he goes again. He's got a goal. They are purring, truly purring. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be, should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Israel are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And it's Azar. And the ball is out of play. Rafael Varane is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Figo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Gerrard. Serginho. And it's Gerrard. It's Lamina. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And here's Raul. Raul. And this is Raul. Shot a goal! That is decidedly lacking. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Balogun. Messi. That is ended up in no man's land. Balogun receives it in a good position here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Looking for options for movement. Cannavaro. Azar, very much a man of this moment. Xavi. And it's Messi. It's a really well-measured ball. To Messi. And it's Messi.
There will be
And here's Ibrahimovic. It's loose, and he's having a hit! And no, just off target. This possibly the last play of the half. They've played it short, and this is Azar, and he was alert to it. That's the end of the first 45. Some first-half thoughts?
Israel really did kick on after getting that
Everyone,
first goal.
please welcome
Could
to
they
the
have
field
done another
our
one and
players.
killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Israel looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. The second half is up and running. Xavi. Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press. Played through into space. Here's a chance! And he couldn't finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. And he's gone backward here. Oh, super ball! Xavi. And he's managed to get rid. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking tidy in possession here. Played out to the left flank. Mateus. And that's a good... It's Pele! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So their fourth corner of the game. Bigo plays it short. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Castolo. Now it's Lamina. This looks promising. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Konate. Gerrard. Now it's Raul. No, he wasn't going to let him past. And this is Pele. Mateus. Time and again they are repelled. That's destined for the flank. Mateus. Xavi, always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it. And this is Ibrahimovic. They're up to 5 corners now. Bigo goes short. Has to go back here. He'll try from distance! Sharp and fitting, but not quite.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Pele. And it's Azar. Oh, that's fabulous. Azar. Oh, such a clever touch. Ibrahimovic under intense pressure. And he's let fly. That had everyone off their seats.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Stam. Rafael Varane is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending. Stam, not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Now Rafael Varane, and it's Azar. Mateus for Messi. 75 minutes played. And here's Raul. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Now it's Figo.
That's good play from him.
Figo. Messi. Mateus. Tries from a long way out. Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Rafael Varane clearly furious with himself there. They looked for all the world like they were going to go 3-up.
Substitution on the field, number 11.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, here we go. Tries a shot! And he hits the net. And that is a genuine ground-eat-me-up moment.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And there's green grass ahead of him. That has not gone well.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Messi is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. He shifted it to the flank. And here's Azar. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Goes for goal! Oh, special! That is a special goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Messi looking to be a menace in the final third. Now, can they get him away?
Has been indicated.
That is good alertness. Dani Olmo. Now it's Balogun. Spread it left. Gerrard in acres of space out wide. Ibrahimovic. Messi. Aims beyond the defence. And this is Ibrahimovic. Real chance! McAllister. And the referee brings it to a close. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So straight into the action. Pass just lacking in accuracy. And he's forced to go back. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Kaka. And this is Adriano. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Oh, he's found support out wide. Well, he's ended up in no man's land. Ibrahimovic just eases him off the ball. And here's Neymar. And it's Neymar! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that.
Ibrahimovic! Loose ball, it's Figo! And it's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
So they have it all to do again.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Now it's Pelé. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Azar, very much a man of this moment. Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's looking wide. Azar. Shot, surely! Goal! Israel! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Gol per Israele. Ha segnato al 23esimo minuto numero 17.
Israel leading now.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
And this is Pele. And that's been intercepted. Rafael Varane is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. That's a good ball out wide. And this is Messi. Ibrahimovic! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And this is Hazard.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Bigo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Messi. Kimmich finding himself in space. Picked out brilliantly. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's nice. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? De Jong did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Adriano, and this is Neymar. Inter Milan have got it back and they'll have another go. Kaká, and he's managed to get free. Can he finish? And he was there to get a vital touch.
Adriano really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Messi with the short one. And here's Messi, delivered across. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Israel have the chance to go the other way. Adriano, looking to play him in. Chance for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here? Messi goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. Pass somewhat off target.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di
Delect.
recupero.
This is De Jong. Jorginho. And it's Neymar. Knocks it into space. Look at the space here. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat. And all of a sudden, things are looking pretty rosy. And we are up to the break.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
Israel leading, but only just 2 on the scoreline. And so the action is resumed. Now it's Hazard. It's Pele! It's bounced back off the post. De Jong. Jorginho. Driving forward. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Nice-looking ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Pele. Koundé calmly anticipates. Neymar. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Xavi, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. Rafael Varane. Mateus to Messi. And this is Ibrahimovic. That has not gone well. Hernandez. Jorginho. That has been cut short. Stam. And it's Xavi. Messi. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Azar! Just about up to the hour now. Kaka. Nicely worked. Neymar has it out wide and in space.
Inter really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Succumbs to the pressure. Now it's Neymar. And they can counter here. That is good strength. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better.
Adriano!
It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target. And it was worth a go.
Figo, the magician-in-chief, his feet twinkling. Mateus. Rafael Varane. Pelé. And this is Ibrahimovic. Now it's Figo. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Showing good feet. Goes down, but nothing given. And he's only too happy to take that back. Neymar. Czech breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Figo. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. 75 minutes played. Now it's Azar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. This is a promising build-up. And here's Ibrahimovic. Over to the right flank. Oh, that's neat. Now it's Pelé. Hazard.
Israel clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
He has found the way through. The cutback. Oh, well played, well played. Now it's Pelé. Now it's Messi. Now it's Ibrahimovic. It's a really well-measured ball. He is through here. And it's Messi. De Jong. Jorginho. Israel moments now away from seeing this one out. Messi. Shifted it to the flank. Plays the return pass. Ball played for Xavi. Stam, great vision. And there's the shot! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Attenzione, un cambio.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Hernandez. Jorginho is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers.
Ci sarà un minuto
With
di
the through
recupero.
ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And time is up. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We are just getting started. Frustratingly close.
I think when it comes to pace and finishing of the highest order, there's someone down there who always stands out.
Yeah, no prizes for guessing.
It's Sheva, Andrei Shevchenko, poacher, predator and punisher.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, that pass isn't the best. Mateus. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the...
It's Pele! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Israel really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Bigo plays it short. He's having a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? No foul, says the referee. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Foot in. Gerrard. Van Dijk. Still goalless at the moment. Mbappe. And this is Pele. That's a nicely shaped ball. Gerrard. And it's Gerrard. Messi. Now it's Pele. Pele.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Chance for a shot! And again! It's there! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
The first breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
He's had a shot! It's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Israel restore parity.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Mateus conjures time and space where few can. Oh, that's fabulous. Goal, Israel! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Messi running with... Oh, shooting chance! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Israel have hit a quick-fire double here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Doku tries to pass it through. Doku. And it's Ronaldinho. Israel heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That is a great pick out. Gerrard. Paz is always scanning the pitch for targets. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Stam. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Spread out to the left. He has found the way through. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Mbappe. Now it's Shevchenko. This looks promising. Oh, now Mbappe. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. He is through here. And Shevchenko! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Shevchenko is offering a right.
And that is the end of the first half. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat. And all of a sudden, things are looking pretty rosy. The midway point of the game.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
Israel leading, but only just 2-1 the scoreline. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Stam with a fine tackle.
Oh, that's brilliant from him, because he was so quick to read it.
Now it's Hazard. He's picked his way through. Oh, shot a goal! He's got a goal! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about, excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So the lead now is 2.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Well, nicely intercepted. Mateus, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Figo. For Messi.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Hazard picks it up out wide. Decent chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Yes! And they are disappearing out of sight. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now that looks a decent ball. Doku. Hazard, tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. And this is Ibrahimovic. That's a good ball out wide. So we've reached the hour mark.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Xavi. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, just skips past his man. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Mbappe. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Chance, surely! More and more pressure on the ball here. The ball has bounced loose now. Messi. Now it's Pele. That's going wide left. Now it's Hazard. Hazard. He's found a way through. Doku. Mbappe. Stam wins the duel this time.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
In again. And the shot! Brilliant! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they are right back within touch. He has given that the lot.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Madrid may be down, but not out just yet. Stam. Cannavaro. Xavi. That's destined for the flank.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's dealt with that really well. Corner.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
El dorsal 9.
Vigo with the short one. Doku. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rafael Varane gives no quarter whatsoever. Doku. And it's Ronaldinho. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Figo. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's really put himself on the line here.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 18 será reemplazado por el dorsal 7. cambio de jugadores.
Corner number 3 coming up. Nedved goes short. And he's gone backward here. And the shot! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Well, it was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
They've played it short. And this is Nedved. There's the shot! It's hit the crossbar. But he's left disappointed.
Mateus could easily have kept that down. He shouldn't have brought the crossbar into play.
Gerrard. Oosterwolde. Ronaldinho. Rummenigge is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Threads one in. Ferran Torres. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, good climb! Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Ferran Torres.
6 minutos de descuento.
In with the challenge. It's a good run down the right. Cruyff looking to be a menace in the final third. And shifted it to the flank. It's a promising position. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oosterwolde. And it's Oosterwolde. It's Van Dijk. Gerrard. And it's Ronaldinho. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Israel have won it by sheer force of... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So things are underway. Oita Trinita have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs. But if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
Good ball over the top. Pass somewhat off target. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And he's picked it up out wide. That is a superb rearguard action. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. No, that's been intercepted. Well, now here's a team sheet that speaks of excitement and unpredictability, Jim.
It certainly does, Peter, especially since it includes a certain Dimitar Berbatov. I think he'll be the key to connecting the midfield to the attack here. Such a potent finisher, but remarkably unselfish too, and he will often drop that little bit deeper to try and trigger attacks himself.
Just such a clever footballer, and there's always a sense of danger when he's around.
Really looking forward to seeing him.
And he's decided to go for it. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Pele really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
They've played it short, and this is Xavi. Shot takes a shot! And now they can... and a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, that's nice. Figo! And that would have been some goal.
Figo just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
And it's been taken short. And this is Xavi. Great chance! That's put paid to the danger. Xavi. And this is Pele. Neymar. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Threads one in. Now it's McAllister. And it's Berbatov. McAllister. Bullish header! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Messi certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
He's had a shot! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Figo goes short. And this is... there's the shot! And he's heaved it away. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Pele. The ball has bounced loose now. And that could set him on his way. Foot in. Figo, the magician-in-chief, his feet twinkling. Ibrahimovic. And this is Pele. Well, that pass isn't the best. More and more pressure on the ball here. Great defending, strong and determined. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Messi. Spread out to the left. Space for him to turn and look. Knocks it into space. McAllister hangs one in. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Ibrahimovic. That's going wide left. Hazard gets into a good position. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Messi. He's picked his way through. Hazard. Pele. Looking to play him in. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Oh, that's well spotted. Hernandez.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And here's Messi. Hazard. Tries to play it through. Oh, nicely intercepted. And the referee has blown for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, the goal attempts are coming thick and fast, but so far there's nothing to show for it. I think the manager will be pretty happy with his team's performance. He just needs a little more craft and guile.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Israel clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Oh, what has happened here? And he's there to get it away. McAllister is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And this is Berbatov. Probing pass. He's being urged to shoot. It's Neymar! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Neymar is offering a wry smile there.
Israel are looking to go forward now. Adams makes the interception. Messi makes a dash for it.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's got away. Messi! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And this is Xavi. Opts to play it back. Oita Trinita have the chance to go the other way. Berbatov. Great vision. And he's straight offside. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Oh, that's fabulous. Figo. Goes long and straight. And the counter is on. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And it's Messi. Xavi, the conductor, the central piece. It's Xavi! Hakimi, Messi, Berbatov, Rijkaard, Neymar in acres of space out wide, and he's managed to get free. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And this is Pele. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Can he get on the end of this? Adams, Ribéry, that's Rijkaard, Neymar, neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Goes for a shot! Goal! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again. Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Substitution on the field. Number 17, McAllister. Coming on the field is number 7, Beckham. Substitutions taking place.
Israel choosing to make the first change. So we have the first goal.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Hazard.
Israel really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Now it's Messi. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Now it's Eto'o. Rummenigge gets a foot in here. Now it's Cruyff. That's destined for the flank. And the finish! And it's in! And that is his 50th goal for this, his current club. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
We're looking at a different game now.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And this is Cruyff. Always onto this. And this is Hazard. Shoots! And he couldn't finish.
Hazard has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Hakimi.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. That has not gone well. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And it's Ribery. Chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He won't be happy with that one. And we're done. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anthem.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Well, we hardly need reminding, Jim, of the strengths of David Beckham. He could play a huge part in the outcome of this game.
Yeah, he's one of a kind, isn't he, Peter? No one could match his accuracy or technique in delivering the ball. On top of that, you have his great fitness levels getting up and down the pitch, and his big game mentality, and his quiet leadership.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Batistuta. Batistuta. Oh, this is a... And Batistuta! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, what has happened here? Real chance! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. It's not an especially good pass, that. Hazard. Now it's Pelé. And this is Ibrahimovic. And here's Messi. It's a really well-measured ball. And this is Ibrahimovic.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Yamal. Now this could be... Batistuta! Oh, it's hit the post. And that was probably asking just too much.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Now, can they get him away? Dembele. Varane did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Figo. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he's straight offside. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Nice bit of trickery. Oh, that's fabulous. Threads one in. Dembele. Oh, it's going to be charged, surely! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Israel have the chance to go the other way. He's shifting through the gears here. Guardiola. That's destined for the flank. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that pass isn't the best.
Israel really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now it's Batistuta. Azar. That ball looks a good one. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Milan are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game, Jim.
Yeah, possession-based football can be expansive and stylish, provided you have enough ballers in your team and someone who can dictate the tempo. It's
Pele!
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Now it's Pele. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Silvestre made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. Now it's Dembele. Can he get on the end of this? Hazard spots it and intercepts. Great vision. And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Dembele. Xavi, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. Guardiola.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
And that has left him in a heap. Now it's Pele. Just eases him off the ball. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Israel finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. The hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Israel can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Guardiola, a probing pass. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Yap. Tries a shot! He's got a goal! And this is getting better and better. Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Now it's Pele. It's a good spell of possession, this. And they win it back again.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Tries to pass it through. It's been slipped through. And great chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
A case now of complete control.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Beckham. Guardiola. Oh, it's Dembele. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Mateus. And here's Ibrahimovic. Messi! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And this is Hazard. Has to go back here. Oh, shooting chance! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Israel are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Can he finish? And he can thump it away. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Silvestre. Batistuta looking to add to his goal. He's in plenty of space here. It's a promising position. Always shoots! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Czech trying to keep this in. And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. Danielson going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Into the last quarter of an hour. Driving forward, spread to the right. And he's quick to return it. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Oh, it's Dembele. Yamal. Big chance! It's a goal! Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Attenzione, un cambio.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. This is a promising build-up. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And Cruyff! Good catch by the keeper, though pretty much straight at him.
Israel are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Now it's Batistuta. He shifted it to the flank. Danielson finds himself offside.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 8. Lascia il campo per il numero 19.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
And here's Cruyff. That's going wide left. Well, that has not gone well. Silvestre is looking to influence the game from out wide. Guardiola. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Cruyff. Guardiola. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Now it's Bale. Now it's Bale.
Indica 4 minuti di recupero.
Yamal. And he's had it nicked away. There will be 4 extra minutes. Bale. He's found a way. Bale! Oh, impressive strike.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 13.
Milan have opted to make another change
Lascia
here.
in campo per il numero 27, il numero 22.
He's found a way through. Now it's Cruyff. So, third corner of the game. Gullit goes short. Serginho. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Israel cannot spin this any other way. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Mateus. He's had a shot! Superb from Pele!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Kadiolu. Can he get it through? Hazard. He has found a way through. Hazard with the delivery. Not the most accurate pass. Ibrahimovic. And they can counter here. Hazard. Well, that is one way to stop him. Messi. And this is Pele. Knocks it into space. And this is Hazard. He's got away. Shot a goal! In he goes again. And that's in. Again, in a trice. And they are soaring. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Israel are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Messi providing an outlet on that flank.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he has stuck it into his own net.
No, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So a lead courtesy of an own goal. Nakamura. That has been slung wide. Stam does well not to be outdone there. Israel have scored 2 quick goals here. Cafu. And it's Batistuta. And he's got away from it. That's a foul, no two ways about it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Nakamura. Pele makes a dash for it. Now it's Figo. Now it's Ibrahimovic. He shifted it to the flank. Dyer. For Messi. Pele. And this is Ibrahimovic. Cafu. Benatia. Nakamura. Berbatov. Goes looking wide. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And he is going into that little black book.
Substitution.
He does seem to be in considerable discomfort, but do hope it's nothing serious.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Cafu. Spread to the right. Looking to play him in. Oh, shooting chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on. And he's following up! Outstanding save to keep that out.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
15 minutes till half-time. Xavi. Xavi, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's found the way through. Mateus. And it's Azar. Played back into the centre. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Messi. It's a really well-measured ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Israel have it back and can go again. Cannavaro is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Spread it left. Now it's Azar. Passing nice and neat. Passes short and sharp. Berbatov. And it's Batistuta. Messi. Well, that's beautifully weighted. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Figo for Xavi. Mateus. Now it's Azar. Xavi has created one goal already. Nice sequence of passes, this.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Spread out to the left. Passing is crisp, and there's the shot! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And it's Messi. Stam. Batistuta. Now it's Berbatov. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Batistuta. Cannavaro robs him of possession. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Israel marching seemingly on towards victory. 3-0 at the break. Back on the way then. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
He won't be happy with that one. Oh, this looks sharp. Azar. Aims beyond the defence. Can he latch on to this? He's picked his way through. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Dyer defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Ibrahimovic. He's in a good position here. It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, it rattles the bar! Eze. Now it's Batistuta. Berbatov. Now he's running away. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Nakamura. Over to the right flank. Can he get onto this? Israel looking close to untouchable here at 3-0. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Looking tidy in possession here, and this is Pele! Oh, that is rather wayward. Kadiolu. Now it's Berbatov. Eze in acres of space out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Brilliantly cut out. Messi. Now it's Pele. Now it's Azar. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Real chance! Great football, shot and save.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
And this is Azar. Takes a shot! And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Eze. Stam does really well there. He is strong. Xavi is the team's great visionary. Played out to the left flank. And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. He is through here. Now it's Berbatov. Chips it through. Didn't quite work for him. Mateus. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. He's picked his way through. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Now this is interesting. He has already had his name taken once.
Substitutions taking place.
Rafael Varane has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident. He's got away.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Berbatov! Vigo. Ibrahimovic. Now it's Pele. Cafu spots it and intercepts. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Pele. Now it's Hazard. Steaming on goalwards. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Pele. He's having a pop! Brilliant from Pele! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. He just absolutely speared that in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Israel are having a ball here. And he's managed to get free. Nice, impressive jump. And that's a good finish. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Substitution for Israel. Number 11.
Israel are making a change now.
Number 19.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. And he's picked it up out wide.
Number 23. Ibrahimovic.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Number 21.
Picked out brilliantly. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Number 32.
Rummenigge receives it in a wide position. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he is dashing away. And this is Berbatov. Oh, well played. Kept cool and dealt with it. 4 extra minutes added on. Messi. He's had it taken off him. And that's that. Israel, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We're up and running then. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Mateus gets a foot in here. And here's Ibrahimovic. That's a good ball out wide. Dixon, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Mateus, that's destined for the flank. Gravenberg. Dixon. Knocks it into space. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Pass somewhat off target. Khan. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Looking to play him in. Oh, played through for the wide man. And a header! Harmlessly behind. Quarter of an hour played. And it's Azar. Pele quietly revving up. Israel still without a single shot on target. Silvestre. Chelsea are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game, Jim.
Yeah, possession-based football can be expansive and stylish, provided you have enough ballers in your team and someone who can dictate the tempo. It's not a style...
Big chance! Messi. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Schlotterbeck thinks about the shot. Lewandowski! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Messi, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he's picked it up out wide. Shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Azar. Pele, always looking for that half a chance. Silvestre. And here's Oyarzabal. And the pass is intercepted. Great vision. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Schlotterbeck. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Figo. Silvestre. Now it's Oyarzabal. Engages and forces him off the ball. Gabriel, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up. Header! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Lewandowski really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
It's a really well-measured ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he shoots! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Dixon. And it's Salah. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Gabriel kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Chelsea couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah proves just a little bit too strong. Salah. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Pele. Played out to the left flank. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Mikel Oyarzabal.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Space for him to turn and look. He slings it in. Keeper's dealt with that. That has been slung wide. He has a look up. Mateus. Now it's Pele.
This is the time you need that pace.
And that brings the first half to a close. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So neither side has found a way through yet.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
He's having a shot! A wonderful effort all by himself.
Hazard just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. That is a great pick out. Israel can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Now it's Oyarzabal. Not the most accurate pass. Stam is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Looking for options for movement, and he's managed to get free. He's being urged to shoot, and the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
They've played it short. Elects to cross. And now a sudden chance to counter. Hazard couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
And here's Oyarzabal.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
In by Ibrahimovic. Khan claims it safe hands.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
He has found the way through. Cross into the box. That's a lovely pass. Takes a shot! Again, a brilliant save.
Silvestre really can't believe it. Foiled by the keeper again.
Substitutions taking place.
Israel choosing to make the first change. Oyarzabal plays it short. Crosses it in. Punched away. And he's in on goal. And they can counter here. And he's lost his man here. That has not gone well. Plays the return pass. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's had it taken off him. And that is headed for the middle. Good ball, good take. Lovely pass, but there's the shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
Can he get it through? And it's been played through. He's found... Can he finish? He'll want to be quick to recover this.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Now, can they get him away? And this is Lewandowski. It's a pretty loose pass.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
And it's Salah. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Edmilson. Salah. Tries to play it through. Taken back almost at once. Levant. And a shot! He lifts the roof! Oh, is this it? Have they won it? So smooth. A signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Robert Lewandowski. Robert Lewandowski.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. So a couple of front-footed alterations here, a pair of forwards entering the field.
Well, looks like he's playing his trump card. That'll inject a lot of energy up front.
Chelsea now on the verge of victory, save for a few potentially hectic final moments.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question: how long is there left, including stoppages?
Substitution.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
There will be 3
He's
minutes
shifting through the gears here. Cannavaro. Vinicius Junior has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Oh, good spread. Eto'o. He's picked his way through. That's the keeper's ball. And the referee brings it to a close. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
The difference, I think, Peter, was the inability to deal with the high press. Once the mistakes began to happen, they just kind of kept on being repeated one after the other, and the confidence just drained from this team.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.